Steinberg. So, growing up at number 2 Muswell Road with a very busy GP father and an even more busy mum who did loads of cooking and cleaning and money was a bit short, meant that birthdays were not top priority. Now, that might have worked okay for my 2 elder brothers and my elder sister, but I'm here to tell you, it was not okay for me. No siree, because I wanted a proper birthday with a surprise and big things happening and things that made me feel special. But I didn't really know what that was. So when my dad used to say on my birthday, "Rona, what do you want for your birthday?" I used to say, well, I suppose a pad and a pack of felt tip pens, Daddy. And he'd say, okay, and off he went to W.H. Smith & Son, where the lady there would put it in the bag, and sometimes she'd put a bit of sellotape on the bag, so I would have something to unwrap on my birthday. And I grew up, but not entirely, because as I grew up, I still had this yearning deep inside to be made to feel really special on my birthday. But, like all good fairy tales, along came my prince. Prince Micky happened to be a gift giver par extraordinaire. It was fantastic. You see, Micky lived in a world of expensive restaurants, expense accounts, and business trips abroad. And what that meant was that there were loads of shopping opportunities. And the good thing about that was that Micky loved to shop. And he showered me with gifts. Oh, it was marvellous. In fact, every gift he gave me was the best gift ever. It was like Gucci heaven. Gucci handbags, scarves from Hermes, jewellery from Tiffany. It was fabulous. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? I got to marry my prince. And now, Prince Micky was not only in charge of the gift department, he was also in charge of the birthday department. And although he himself wasn't into birthdays that much, he loved me, and so he wanted to make my birthdays really special, and it went really, really well. He was more than equal to the task, and I had lots of best gifts ever, Micky. And so, as I approached a really special birthday, my 40th, on the 21st of May, 1997, I felt confident. I knew it was going to be fantastic. In fact, I felt that this birthday really was going to bring the best gift ever. By now, I had 3 children, Jacob, Toby, and little Tabitha. And on this year, she was only 4 years old. And she used to go every day to the little nursery at the end of the road, and I would take her in the morning, I would fetch her at lunchtime. And on the 21st of May, 1997, it was no exception. I took her off to school, it was my 40th birthday, and I went home to wait. And believe you me, I didn't have long to wait. Soon, the doorbell rang. Up I went to the door because we lived in a big house in Notting Hill floors, so I was in the basement. So up I went, opened the big door, and there stood on the pavement was a Harrods delivery man. And in the road outside was a Harrods delivery van. This was marvellous, because besides the Harrods delivery man was a huge, immense, enormous parcel. And I said to him, bring the parcel in. And he set it down on the living room carpet, and off he went. Now I thought to myself, I wonder what is in that box. But before I open it, I'm going to go get little Tabby from nursery, and we'll open it together. It will all be such fun. She arrived home with me. We went into the living room and we regarded the enormous box together. Shall I open it, Tabby? Yes, Mummy, she said. It was no mean feat to get into that box. I can't tell you how much wrapping there was. There was like the Harrods paper on the outside, and then there was the box. We needed a bit of a thing to get in. We got in, there was more polythene, there was bubble wrap, there was tissue. We were finally in. So I reached into the enormous box. I drew this thing up over the box, and I placed it on the floor in front of us. Are you wondering what it was? Yes. It was an ornament. It was an ornament of the greatest beauty. And we gasped. That's big. It was porcelain. It was green and blue and white. And it was a tree. It was a tree, everybody. And on the tree was perched a bird. And we looked at it together and we thought to ourselves, wow, that's expensive. It's clearly beautiful. It comes from somewhere magnificent. I know I meant to like it, but a horrible feeling was creeping over me. I realised that it just wasn't my kind of thing. What am I going to do? Where am I going to put it? How am I going to live with that enormous beak? And I imagined that evening all our friends were coming, and I thought, oh no, how am I going to tell Micky that I don't like it? What am I going to say to him? I imagined his face. So I said to little Tabby, all of 3 foot tall, I said to her, Tabby, what am I going to do? And she turned to me and she said these words, and I've never forgotten them, and I'm going to share them with you. She said, just say you like it. Okay, I can do that. That's good advice, Tabby. I can do that. So, later on, Micky came home in his suit, back from the cold face of the city, coming in. Happy birthday, Rona. Thank you, Micky. Did you get my gift? Yes, I did. Do you like it? No. I wasn't meant to say that, but it came out of my mouth. Do you like it? No. And I could see on your face, Micky, I could see the disappointment, and I could see a little bit of anger, and I felt terrible. And he said, fine, that's fine. I'll take it back to the shop, and I'll get the money back. And do you know what has happened? Since then, we've never really discussed it again. But the years passed, and this year, that little girl is 24, and she is still beautiful, and she is still wise. And over the years, I've done a lot of work on myself, and what I've learned is that life isn't always perfect. That people don't always do exactly what you want them to do. And that sometimes the best gifts ever don't come wrapped up in a big box with lots of fancy paper and a big bow. I've also learned that it's important to tell your truth, but that you should try to do that with a bit of compassion. I mean, come on. what I've also learned, which is really important, is to be okay with myself. Because that little girl that really wanted a big surprise on her birthday, she had a point. We're all entitled to a big surprise. We're all entitled to be made fun of. Fuss off. We're all entitled to be made a fuss of. But the most important thing is we're all entitled to be made to feel special. I am, and you are. And so, I can say this now, with real pride and no regret, that next year, on the 21st of May, I have a real special birthday coming up, Micky. And I'm looking forward to the